Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the second ever episode of Talking Smack. And ladies and gentlemen, early on in the contest, we had John Cena go one-on-one with Noah Todd, in which, well, Noah Todd pulled off one of the biggest upsets as of recent memory and defeated John Cena, which was, in my mind, a pretty damn good match. It was back and forth, but unfortunately for John Cena, Noah Todd beat him, and now Noah Todd's being talked about for a #1 contendership, maybe a future opportunity to fight for the WWE Championship. Because, you know, again, you're a guy like Noah Todd, and you beat a guy like John Cena, that's just pretty much climbing up the ranks pretty damn quick. If you're at the bottom and you beat a guy like John Cena, you cut through basically to the front of the line, in my opinion. But I don't know yet. We have to wait and see how things turn about, because, you know, a lot of things change here in the WWE, and a lot of things go different ways every time. So again, it's something that we got to kind of wait on and see what happens from here on out. And then later on in the night, we had Jackson Storm, aka the man used to be formerly known as Hades, go up against Drew McIntyre. It was a pretty damn good match, but ultimately Jackson Storm came up with the win and defeated, overthrown Drew McIntyre. Now, joining me at this time, ladies and gentlemen, I only have one guest for tonight, and that's Drew McIntyre, but we're going to hold off on that because, you know, we're going to save the interview for a little bit later. We had the Dudley Boyz go up against Tyler, Breeze, and Fandango. Pretty good match, but ultimately the team with the most experience walked away victorious as Bubba Ray and Devon Dudley, basically starting at the bottom again, and they're already up on a high pedestal, getting ready for another chance to earn an opportunity to fight for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships. And then we had Zack, Ryder, and Brutus. It was a really good match between the two. I'm not gonna lie to you. Zack Ryder put on a pretty damn good showing to start off the show, or the match I should say, and ultimately Zack Ryder would end up losing, but again, he put on a good show. He had a lot of offense. He actually almost hit the Rough Rider, however it was countered by Brutus, and ironically, the move that put Brutus away from their last encounter when Zack Ryder beat Brutus used the Rough Rider to beat Zack Ryder this time. So now, guys, please welcome my guest at this time. He is Drew McIntyre. Welcome, Drew McIntyre. I mean, what is there to say? You had a strong showing at Vengeance, okay, and it's a little funny because you know, you beat Noah Todd in a one-on-one match. You actually put him in the crossface, made him tap out, and, you know, you looked really strong out there. But tonight, you went up against Jackson Storm, who fought Brutus at the Vengeance main event for the WWE Championship. And unfortunately enough, you know, Hades, you know, or actually Jackson Storm, I should say, he fell short, and you lost to him tonight. How does that come about? Well, you see here, you're correct. At Vengeance, I ended up fighting Noah Todd, and I beat him one-on-one. But unfortunately here tonight, I lost to the guy who lost to Brutus for the WWE Championship. But you see, now lad, this is how I feel. I beat the guy who beat John Cena. I beat the guy who beat John Cena. Hades says he wants a chance. The way I look at it, I also beat John Cena. If John Cena couldn't beat Noah Todd, and I could, that just means that I deserve an opportunity just like Noah Todd does. As far as Hades goes, or Jackson Storm, whatever the hell he's calling himself now, lad, me personally, I feel like he had his turn, so go on and wait in the back of the line. But again, you know, this is the land of opportunity, and I'm gonna take my opportunities when they are given to me. Not only when they give them to me, but I will make the opportunities myself, and I will take them. Right, and so, again, how unfortunate, and, hold on, wait a minute, Drew. I'm receiving some words into my microphone right here, hold on. Okay. Okay. Wow, well, Drew, well, I know you don't have a headset on because, you know, you're just the guest here, but I have just received word from the commissioner of SmackDown Live. Basically, here's what's gonna happen. He sees that, you know, Jackson Storm, he had an opportunity to beat the WWE champion, okay, and then Noah Todd beat John Cena tonight, okay, and Noah Todd perhaps should be the next in line straight away to fight for the WWE championship. That's understandable. However, the way that the general manager, or the commissioner looks at it is like this. Hades, or excuse me, I don't mean to say Hades, Jackson Storm. He wants another opportunity. He wants to earn it. And the commissioner of SmackDown Live is willing to do that. So it's going to be Noah Todd and Jackson Storm. They're going to fight for an opportunity to be the number one contender for the WWE Championship. But however, due to the fact that you have some strong points, he is also going to be adding you to that match and making it a triple threat on the next episode of SmackDown Live. And the winner of that match will be the number one contender for the WWE Championship against Brutus. How do you feel about that situation? Well, that's some great news, lad, because again, I feel like I've done my piece. I have done what I set out to do, that I will make the best of my opportunities that I receive, that I get, and I earn. See, me beating Noah Todd, I know I can beat him. As far as Jackson Storm goes, I don't know anything about him. I fought him before, but hell, when I fight him, I've seen him fight before, but hell, when I fight him and Noah Todd at the next episode of SmackDown Live, believe me this, I am going to make the best of that opportunity, and don't be surprised if I walk out the new number one contender for the WWE Championship and see Brutus on the first week of SmackDown Live of the new month of May. Well, thank you for your time, Drew McIntyre. It's always a pleasure interviewing you, and good luck next week on the next episode of SmackDown Live. And the winner of that match will fight Brutus for the WWE Championship on the first week of SmackDown Live in the month of May. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, in the main event of SmackDown Live, we had Dynamic Smith go one-on-one with Boyz. It was a tough matchup, but unfortunately, there's no other way. There's no other way to talk about it. Dynamic Smith got squashed. It felt like watching the main event of Raw again, but a little bit more devastating. It was a heartbreaker for Dynamic Smith. He put on, well, he had a good start, but I don't know what happened mid match or even later on, because Boyz just came in and beat him within a matter of minutes. And I mean, there isn't nothing much to talk about it. Boyz is the new United States champion, and we're going to be fighting somebody to, well, I assume we're going to be fighting somebody to fight him for the United States championship. The only question is, who's it going to be? Who's going to get their opportunity, earn it, take it, and show their worth? But until then, that's all we have for now, guys. Thanks for watching the second ever episode of Talking Smack, and we'll see you guys next time. But until next time, have a good one, everybody.